Good evening and welcome to the hour dedicated to talking about all things strange, weird, and paranormal. You're listening to Strange Talk, broadcasting on 1660 AM in Northside and 91.7 FMHD2 WVXU in Cincinnati. We're also streaming at radioartifact.com around the entire planet Earth. Your intro track to this episode and most of our episodes is the Strange Talk intro by Starsilk. And I'm your host, Alyx.
And I am your host, Kreatur.
And we have a guest with us tonight who is purring, maybe?
And I'm your host, Alyx.
Oh, we're going to make this real confusing. Should we be each other tonight?
I don't know.
Are you hosting now?
Are you hosting now?
We didn't talk about this beforehand.
We didn't talk about this beforehand, but no, I don't. No, I can't. I don't want to. Well, I mean, actually, you know what? I'll follow your lead. What do you want? I'll doppelgang. I'll be a doppelgang with you.
We should talk about this beforehand. We could have done a whole doppelgangers episode.
Dude,
I've been wanting to.
We could do a doppelganger Halloween thing.
Ooh. Ooh.
That'd be fun.
I don't know if you want to wear my pale wave outfits.
We'll talk about this and we'll plan that out because I think that'd be really funny if we just do a doppelganger episode.
I don't know that my very, very frail self-esteem could handle watching somebody parody me. Somebody who knows me well enough to do a good job. Holy stop.
It's cool. I'm writing down the timestamp. We'll put like a ghost noise over it or something.
Spooky noises.
I can give you a lot of cat noises that you can use for anything if you want.
So speaking of Halloween episodes, so a really old Halloween episode, Jordan and I thought it would be fun to have a soundboard for the episode, and very quickly that it got abused. Mm-hmm. So we've never done a soundboard again since then because it was just me and Dan hitting the cat button repeatedly, going like where it was like the Halloween cat, so it was like yeah, it was that, but repeatedly.
See, I strongly think we should bring back a soundboard personally.
Maybe
so far that's been shot
maybe
down.
for special occasions.
I can be a soundboard boy,
but also we can't be trusted with it. We know we can't be trusted with it.
I could be a soundboard.
Oh, I forgot to ask you about this again before we started recording, so we're doing it on air. Oh. Do you have music you want me to play during this episode? You think on it and you can text me what it is.
Yeah, you could do a winner's track, I guess.
Okay. If you we don't have anything, you've got something spooky recorded.
We have some demos on the Bandcamp.
Okay, at the end of this episode, we'll do a little premiere of some winners music that nobody's heard before, much less on the radio. So. Fun.
I like it.
Yeah.
Also, just as another advocacy
also
for me being a soundboard
to your bandmates.
Well, also as an addition to me being a guest soundboard, mm-hmm. I did just make a good squeaky door sound.
It was. So the other reason we can't be trusted is the springs on the mic stand. This. Perfect, like creepy noise.
Such good ASMR. I mean, I'm like shivering all over. Ooh.
Anyway, yeah.
All the tingles. Nice.
Yeah. Welcome to Strange Talk. We're a little extra strange today.
Is it me?
I don't think it's you. I'm sorry that you come on every time. I am fully brain dead. I don't know why this happens. But we're gonna talk about some weird news. So we don't have to be that strange. We can just let the news be strange and weird.
Yeah.
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 Kreatur, would you like to kick us off with our first news article?
Yeah. We can talk about on The Bite. There is a news article about startup says it will use huge space mirror to sell sunlight during nighttime. The jury's still out on most of the particulars. A provocative startup claims it will soon let people buy spots of sunlight reflected with a giant satellite mirror.
So I did read this article, by the way. This is one of the few ones I did read because I went, what? So they're trying to start selling these spots this year, but they do not have any of the infrastructure in place.
This is very much
at all. Okay,
It's a very Elon Musk idea.
It reminds me of that Segurno, the woman who was trying to do the blood thing, and it was like, give me money, I promise. I've got accolades. I can make
sunlight?
it happen.
You got coin? I have sunlight.
Yeah, I've got bona fides.
Wink,
I promise
wink.
I can make this for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It very much sounds like it's not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to go off on this article because
You're a vampire.
This is one of those few things that I see what they're doing.
Wait.
And yes, I'm waiting.
I lost my thought literally mid-sentence. Sorry about that.
So, Alex,
okay, I got what I was going to say. It sounds like a very Elon Musk idea. In here it says, in the demo, a former SpaceX intern and startup co-founder. So that's what I was thinking. It sounds like an Elon Musk idea. It's someone who used to work at SpaceX.
Hence why it sounds
interned
like
at SpaceX. Didn't even work there. Interned there.
Why it sounds like that's why it sounds like a dumb Elon idea.
Why do I get the feeling that like this poor intern was in a meeting with Elon and Elon like said that off the cuff, and this intern was like, write that down.
Can I point out to both of you that this is like in every cartoon that has any vaguely space theme? Like, did we not?
Okay, so I was gonna say the thing that I want to go off on this about is, are either of you familiar with a Dyson sphere?
Yes.
Okay, are you familiar with the Dyson swarm?
No.
Okay, so a Dyson sphere, for our listeners at home, is basically a contraption that encircles a star and captures all the energy from it and uses that energy. It's very sci-fi kind of stuff. So a Dyson swarm is a collection of mirrors that is used to focus sunlight at specific areas, where you would have like a solar receiver to take in that energy.
I would note you called it sci-fi being fiction.
Fiction,
because you could do it in theory. I don't know that anyone has yet.
You can do a lot of things in theory.
So the funny part about this is I actually do remember an old Coast to Coast AM episode where Russia was threatening to basically like kidnap the sun and sell it back to people. And this sounds like this is just that being revived.
So that's what I was gonna say.
Just not by Russia.
This is just a Dyson swarm, but suckier. Because it's like they don't even have the Dyson swarm yet. And if I remember,
they're just like, please invest in it.
Yeah,
please.
No, and here's the thing: Dyson swarm is a bunch of mirrors. This just says use huge space mirror, so it's just the one.
Guys, trust me, I just gotta launch this space mirror into space. And then you can have sunlight. You can pay me for sunlight.
I have seen so many episodes of so many TV shows make this work. I don't know how it could go wrong now.
Right.
That's
possibly.
There's an episode of Next Gen. The one where they meet Scotty in Next Gen, where he's on a giant Dyson sphere.
I feel confident that this is a Twilight Zone episode as well.
It probably is.
Also,
Simpsons did it.
The Simpsons already did it.
They definitely had to have.
I know they've done it. The larger...
don't knock the Twilight Zone and the Simpsons.
I would
I'm not knocking it.
What
I am knocking is that this is not an original idea.
I would never knock
and it's not going to end
the
well.
Twilight Zone. I don't think you understand how much I would
Yeah,
never
no,
knock the Twilight
not ever.
Zone.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Not
This
even
is
the
like-
bad
this is-
episodes, of which
That's what
there
I'm
are
saying.
some.
This is bad though. Like they
Rod-
come up with something. They'd at least have 2 mirrors on
Rod
the Twilight
Sterling
Zone.
was a
Like,
part of my sexual awakening. Please believe I'm very pro Twilight Zone.
I want to point out too, when they say huge space mirror, how much you want to bet it's just like
I hope it's like a
6-foot mirror.
Yeah,
not even
it's
like,
like-
not even like
it's like a
Bigger than your
$20
space
mirror from Target that they're just gonna launch into space and hope for the best.
Bigger than your space mirror, though. How big's your space mirror? Yeah, that's what I thought.
My
what I
space
thought.
mirror is not in space because I'm a sane and
That's
rational
what I thought.
person.
That's what I thought. Bigger than your space mirror, though.
Questionably.
Bigger
Well, I
than yours.
mean, I can't disclose the size of my space mirror. I think that would cut into the Indiana.
I can neither confirm nor deny the
No, no, no.
existence of my
I'm
space
sorry,
mirror.
that information is classified.
But yes, no. But we're all on the same page. That this is stupid, right? Like I'm.
Oh yeah, no, this is very stupid.
I mean, I would have larger conversations about the like theoretical science of. What do you?
There's
Okay.
there.
There's
there's actually, like-
the theoretical implications of like adding more sunlight to an Earth that is already.
Oh, so their whole thing is they're trying to provide people sunlight during night.
Yes, yes. So
Yeah.
adding extra sunlight, I mean, yeah, just from an evolutionary standpoint for all of the plant life, all of the entirety of the biome, also just general like the inherent temperature of the Earth. Obviously, if this were a credible possibility, there's a lot more. There are bigger fish to fry, but it's not. So
Yeah.
we can just laugh at it. So
Well, there's even an Asimov
Radio, we're
story
entertainment.
yeah, there's even an Asimov story where like they use a Dyson sphere, which essentially this is like the poor man. This isn't the dollar store Dyson sphere. This is the Temu Dyson sphere, and like. In the Asimov story, there's a whole thing about solar flares wiping out the Earth thanks to the Dyson sphere. So, I don't trust any tech bro launching
It's all-
reflective surface into space.
it's almost like we should probably like have like a more larger, like a more macrocosmic perspective to things we do. It's almost. I mean, I know. It sounds crazy. Creature.
Fully
I know.
derail this real quick. Can I see that, Alex?
Disrail.
Derail. I don't
Yeah.
know.
No, I loved it.
I'm really
and
glad that you found
I definitely
this.
didn't think it was going to do what it did.
It does make a sound. I'm gonna go ahead and do this because this is kind of our soundboard.
Yeah.
If you did it, I didn't hear it.
You don't hear the ghost that makes noises when you hit it.
I hear it very faintly now.
That's really funny. You were like, if you did it, I didn't hear it. I'm like, what do you mean you don't hear the woo?
Basically.
Anyway, that's our,
actual host Alex has given me free range with a microphone that's not connected to anything, and I'm slowly
It
goblin-ing
is
throughout
connected to
their
things.
office space.
Yeah.
And just
I have
grabbing
weird
grabbing
toys
small
on the floor
things
that
and-
fell off my desk and
Yeah,
Don't let her lie to you, Alex. She told me before the show that
Strange-
it wasn't hooked up to anything.
Listen, I would not believe that of them.
what if at this point I was like, actually surprised your mic's not plugged in?
It'd be an impressive feat because I can hear myself in my monitor. But also, it would be a reasonable choice because I
Can
am.
you hear yourself in your
Well,
monitor?
not when you turn it all the way down. It's a reasonable enough choice to give a child a small thing that looks like what the grown-ups have, so that they will leave the grown-ups alone. So
There you go.
So there is
Do you,
that.
want, you want another mic? You want another mic?
Do you need a mic?
Hey,
Genuinely though,
Alex-
there is so much weird stuff on my desk. I guess this is Strange Talk HQ now, and I
Hey.
have so much random stuff around. I've got like little stuffed Fresno night crawlers. I've got this ghost that makes noise. I've got pumpkin ducks. That was a really good impression. I genuinely thought it somehow turned on.
I know.
That was really good.
I told you soundboard. I'm low key auditioning
It
today
will not
as your guest
come.
soundboard.
It will not come through the soundboard here, but I do have a mini MIDI keyboard here
Yeah.
that is set to like lo-fi stuff. So we have like a soundboard there too, if I could get it to go through the soundboard. I got to
You're
light
making
a brain.
a good argument for having a new soundboard.
I'm just saying I could be a guest soundboard as a human being, and I feel like that's something I can do well for you.
Yeah.
Like, didn't I just sound exactly like that ghost?
Can
Remember?
we make requests?
Sure. Yes. I love this. It's going to go poorly.
Kreatur, do you have any sound requests?
Yeah. Can you do the sound of one hand clapping?
This is way more entertaining being able to watch it, honestly.
I think that's right. That's me using my mouth.
Oh, that's amazing.
Can you give me like when like skeletons use their rib cage as a xylophone?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it. I like that I said that like that's a classic thing that all skeletons do.
It is exactly. I don't know a single skeleton personally that doesn't play another skeleton's ribs.
Not their own. Yeah, it's somebody else's. You got to borrow a rib cage.
Yeah.
Can I make another request, Alyx?
Yeah.
Can you do Richard Nixon?
I am not a crook. I am not a crook. I feel like you gotta make jowl noises. So that
really, it is very jowly. This is a full aside. Me and my friend.
Full aside from the aside.
Yeah,
how many asides?
Hey, we're
sideception.
We're going deeper. We got to go deeper. It's like Inception. So my friend,
I just said sideception, and I think that's better.
That's better.
Thank you.
My friend Vane and I, every President's Day, we used to go play laser tag, but we would each be a different president.
What was your favorite president?
Well, Vane would always be Nixon. And so their whole thing, like playing laser tag would always be Nixon wins again. And so usually I would play as Abraham Lincoln solely to wear a top hat and not talk.
Did you lose every time?
I may have gotten shot a few times.
Because it was
Yikes.
I get it, because it was Lincoln.
Yeah.
I was going to say, this is my favorite
I want to bring this tradition back, actually. I want to go play laser tag on President's Day.
This is my favorite retelling of Point Break that I've ever heard.
Do you all want to go play laser tag on President's Day and each be a different president?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I'm going to be Jimmy Carter.
I'm down.
Okay. Yeah.
I won't win, but I will be the smartest one in the room. And I think that's what matters.
Perfect. No notes.
I may just be a poor peanut farmer.
Hey, peanuts are important.
That is one of my favorite foods.
Instead of being a president, can I just be Billy Carter?
No. The rules are set.
No, it's President's Day.
Thank you.
You got to be a president, or you can't sit with us.
Kreatur, listen to them. They know what they're saying.
But I want to have Billy beer.
No.
Oh my god, my phone's trying to go into German again.
9.
You know what? I'm just gonna put that in there, and I'll figure that out later. My phone likes to. No, genuinely, my phone likes to switch to German really randomly. No idea why. Anyway, we should get back to strange news because otherwise I will keep going down this rabbit hole. We have
many holes.
An article here from Interesting Engineering about shape-shifting aircraft could be possible with new alloy that stretches 20 times.
Oh.
Are you?
20.
That's what I've always wanted is a Stretch Armstrong plane. That makes me feel safe.
I was so sure that one of you two was going to be like, that's what she said.
Oh.
I was like, are we?
No,
are you getting out of your system?
I didn't know what it was. I was thinking I'm still in soundboard mode, so I was just trying to make the sound of like.
Yeah,
just trying to make.
That's the sound of the alloy stretching.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
that's what she said.
A highly flexible alloy made of metals, titanium, and nickel by researchers at the National Institute of Materials Science in Japan could be the critical component needed to make shape-shifting aircraft or super strong artificial muscles.
I'll tell you, I'd buy that for $1, and I'll tell you why. Because nickel, when you bite nickel,
It's soft.
it's soft.
You can chew a nickel.
I could see stretching a nickel. I could see nickel being stretchy. Titanium, strength, nickel, stretchy, add them together, shape-shifting aircraft. Why not?
As much as I'm like fully a skeptic on a lot of things, the fact that they're just now announcing this means they've definitely had this for a while. They've definitely had this for a while. It already happened.
It's been around for like 200 years.
Like, I'm a skeptic, but I also know, like, the government does some things. Not just our government, the governments, plural. Governments do things, and they keep it secret, and then 60 years, they go, yeah, didn't you all know that? We all knew that, yeah. I mean, like, all the stuff that's being declassified that we're all like, we knew that, and they're like
Tang.
Yeah. Whoops. Sorry, guys.
Like Tang.
We're, giving soldiers LSD, and that was a great idea.
Well, I mean, look.
Now, you do know what this is going to revolutionize, right? All the weird
UAPs?
sad guys that want to... I'll say all the weird sad guys that want to marry Transformers.
Oh, no. No. Anyway,
Robots in disguise.
I mean, I am of the opinion that AI and robotics in general are it is an unstoppable movement forward. So
that train is a rolling.
Yes,
much like when we got steam trains. Like there is no putting that back.
Yeah. So instead of communicating the ethics of whether or not we think it should happen, we need to start talking about how to mitigate damage and consider the ethics of the imminence of the occurrence. And I think that obviously all technology can be used for good just as easily as it could be for evil. And I don't know, like, I'm not going to complain.
Old-fashioned evil indifference,
Well, but that's just generally what humans do. I'm saying, like, if we strategized up front instead of being like, oh God, should we? Like, no, we are. It will.
We're doing it. Science rarely asks if we should. We just do it, and then we have to deal with the repercussions.
Well, and even if, meanwhile, while the hoi polloi are asking whether or not it's acceptable or we want to do it, we are doing it. So
we're already doing it. Let's figure out how to do it in a way that benefits society. And
the conversation needs to be how to like manage and utilize.
Correct.
I mean, I don't think that any scientific advancement needs to be inherently evil, but our inability to accept its inevitability makes it so.
For instance, with AI, I really only use it to write emails that I don't want to write.
Oh man, I use it for so much copy. I hate writing. I soup.
That's good. I'm writing it down.
Beep beep boop 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 boop. Yeah, I'm a very...
The funny part is that's going to be bleeped out, and then it's just going to be us making weird noises.
Yeah, I'm a really vulgar person, and it's really hard to remember to not be vulgar because I don't think it's...
I'm just going to put
not a logic.
I'm going to... When we're done recording, I'm going to get audio of just that ghost making noises. I'm going to put that over everything we need to bleep out. Just... Yeah.
Oh, dude, I got sound effects for
perfect.
days.
It's perfect.
Sound effects for days.
I gotta say, I think this is one of my favorite guests so far, Alex.
Kreatur, really, if you think about it, that's your fault.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it.
So here's the thing, and Alex, part of why I wanted you to come back was you were one of the first guests that we had back. So it was like, let's go back to the future. Oh, you can just leave that there. I can get it later.
Okay,
it's fine. You don't have to worry about it. I knock that over literally constantly.
Yeah, I'm goblin just knocking things over in the what do we call this? The lab.
Full
the
disclosure to anyone listening at home, Alex is now fully on the floor. Alex was in a chair. Alex is now fully on the floor, stretching and like making ghost noises and rolling around like you're possessed,
like the goblin that I very much am.
Yeah.
And we're only like 20 minutes in at most.
24 minutes. Which, speaking of which, I'm gonna go to this next article real quick from Interesting Engineering.
Ooh.
I'm bringing this up because it's really fun, and I do know a lot about this one. I'm going to read you the headline first. Light-absorbing dye turns live mice's skin invisible, reveals internal organs. This is really cool. Okay. They're using a common food dye, which combined with another solution has made a mice's skin transparent.
Doth it hurt the mice?
It does not hurt the mice.
Okay.
My favorite thing is this common food dye is what is used in Doritos.
Dude,
So what I want to know is what lunatic in the lab was coating lab mice in Doritos and figured this out.
Bro, I don't know, but I love Doritos, and it could make me invisible, and I'd still eat
I was going to say, it makes me think that somebody in the lab was coating mice in Doritos to eat them, and then was like, oh, it's turning invisible. I can see its organs.
So Midas, anything Midas touched, King Midas in the mythology, anything he touched turned to gold.
Mm-hmm. And anything King Doritos touched turned to orange.
Or to not. Turn to I'm just trying to create I'm trying to look. All right, the connection's not working. The Invisible Man. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
That's a metaphor for racism. Let's maybe not go there. I don't think that
We may not be qualified to talk about
I don't think
that.
three white folk really have that space.
Much as I would love to dig into that.
Cool
Doritos.
ranch or cheesy or nacho.
It doesn't specify, but look at that beautiful
orangey dust.
Undissolved FD&C yellow 5 dye.
Kreatur, are you orange Dorito or Cooler Ranch Dorito?
Cool Ranch all the way.
Oh, okay, perfect. I was gonna say this very much is important to your fate here at Strange Talk.
And Alyx,
I did not even
Cool
hesitate.
Ranch or the way to or bust.
God, I'll see myself out. You. I didn't finish the statement. I didn't say it. I'll see myself out, you cretins. You.
This is why you can't be a permanent fixture on Strange Talk. You don't believe in the Cool Ranch.
I don't know. They're winning me over for real.
Dude,
it's Cool Ranch or bust. I mean, like, I don't dislike the original. It's just Cool Ranch.
Yeah.
It's
the
crispy.
original.
The Cool Ranch is crispy. It's fall.
Crispy.
Yeah.
What? It's the same chip, Alyx.
I mean, the flavor. The flavor is crispy,
it's
not the
garlic and dill.
The flavor is crispy, not the chip. It's all about the flavor.
Fight you about this. I'll fight everyone.
Okay, because also let's be real. It's just a tortilla chip with flavoring on it.
I know, but nacho cheesier is the best flavor. Spicy nacho cheesier, actually. If we're gonna be like really,
hear me out though.
The
taco flavored Doritos. They nailed that.
Yeah,
you could taste like the lettuce in it. The lettuce, the sour cream, the tortilla.
Quest protein chips have a taco chip, and you can taste that shreddy lettuce. And shreddy lettuce is a feature of tacos.
Shreddy lettuce doesn't even really have a flavor, but you can taste it in the chip.
Shreddy lettuce is important for American Mexican food.
Very much.
Let me throw something.
Shreddy
at
lettuce
you,
is
okay?
important. Yes.
I got something for you. Okay. The taco flavored Dorito Taco Bell tacos. How do we feel about that?
Anything that Taco Bell does is correct.
I'm vegetarian, so I'm unhelpful with this.
What? Taco Bell is great for vegetarians.
No. I meant that specific thing. It has meat on it, so I can't have it.
It's a taco shell. Sub it for black beans, dude. What are you talking about? I sub almost everything for black beans, and I eat meat now.
Okay, apparently we need to go to Taco Bell.
I have so many feelings about Taco Bell.
No, I want to try it, but half the
dude.
Okay, so here's the thing:
is I want a Taco Bell date. I'm going to change your.
Let's do it.
Life.
But also, like half the time when I like try to sub for black beans, they end up giving me meat anyway, and that's the problem. Is I just get really sad. Yeah.
So you need to go to better Taco Bells. I prefer black bean crunch wraps over like regular crunch wraps.
Oh, you're a crunch wrap person instead of a cheesy gordita crunch person. That's my Taco Bell item of choice.
See, I really wanted to like the cheesy gordita crunch. I really did.
Oh no! Be so careful.
But technically, if you want to get real, I'm a Mexican pizza guy.
Oh come on!
Nacho fries.
No, you
don't like them?
The cheesy Fiesta potatoes are so much
I love
better.
those too. No, I love them both. I love them both. I like them interchangeably. No. Because if you have the Fiesta potatoes all the time, you just gotta switch it up every so often.
Not me. No. My order is.
Hello?
We don't need to talk about my Taco Bell order, but I have thoughts, opinions, aggressively so, and you guys can Instagram me about it.
Yeah.
You guys completely disappeared from me for like a solid 15 seconds.
There was ghost noises happening, and apparently that doesn't pick up for you, which is really fascinating to me.
Where in the EQ do you think that ghost noise sits?
I have questions, and I'm curious. I'm gonna look at it when I look at the audio recording.
I was gonna say, do you remember my question, Alyx, that I ask a lot of people?
Which one of us?
I'm gonna guess you since it's a lot of people and I'm not.
I'm not a lot of people.
Alyx with a Y. Okay. Alyx with a Y. You remember the
host Alyx?
Do you remember the is a ghost a skeleton question?
Oh yeah, no,
What?
it's not
What?
because
What?
skeleton's separate. Because you can have a zombie separate from a ghost.
Yeah, you can have a skeleton separate from a ghost.
Also, that just made me realize that, like, in all the years that we've been like doing this, I'm just like, I'm Alyx, and I'm like, nobody knows I spell my name with a Y on the radio. Welcome to the secret. I'm Alyx with a Y. You haven't known all this time for years. You have no idea how my name is spelled.
But no, I do like to ask people the question: Is a skeleton a ghost?
Like you mean an animated skeleton?
I'm sorry. I meant to say, is a ghost a skeleton? Not is a skeleton a ghost?
Oh no, no.
It's very specific.
There's no calcium carbonate. There's no calcium carbonate in a ghost creature.
No,
there is absolutely calcium carbonate within a skelly man. See?
No. I want to be clear. I want to be clear about what the question is for the audience. The question is a ghost a skeleton? That is the question.
Yes. So
I'm not going to deliberate on how that question came to be. I do understand that the question in and of itself is
answered.
Is answered. Yeah.
The answer's no.
But you can ask: Is an animated skeleton a ghost?
Does a zombie have a ghost?
Or
are they separate?
That isn't the question.
Yeah,
that is a different question.
Also, it's still answered. So it's still.
I was going to say
calcium carbonate.
Is a ghost a skeleton was at the end of a very long 40-minute debate where I misspoke and have been very proud. That's one of the best mistakes I've ever made. So
where?
All right. We've got a bunch of news articles to get through, and then you've got a story to tell us. So,
maybe. Oh, yeah. I'm not a good storyteller. We'll see.
You said you had something to tell us.
Anyway,
I have a story.
Kreatur. We're gonna rapid fire through these news stories. Kreatur, you want to do the next one?
Sure. Scientists detect invisible electric field around Earth for first time.
And by that they mean not the one that was already there, another one.
Yes, a different one. An invisible weak energy field wrapped around our planet Earth has finally been detected and measured. It's called the ambipolar field. I think I said that right.
Is that the final name that they're going? Ambipolar field? Is that the final name they're going with?
You know what? I mean, they're scientists, not writers.
Anyway, but yeah, they first hypothesized it more than 60 years ago, so it's cool that they finally found it.
We can have an extra polar field as a little treat.
Yeah, as a little treat. I feel
like have it a little extra.
Treat.
Earth deserves it.
It's a cheat day. It's
I don't know why not.
It's a cheat decade.
I could explain.
It's a cheat millennia.
It could explain like how the polar. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, where it does the weird
flips.
stuff. Yeah,
yeah, it flips entirely.
I like I said the weird stuff. Yeah, it flips
so many times, you know, around the sun.
Yeah,
like the poles flip.
Yeah,
and everything flips with. So I mean, maybe that's why.
I think that's
birds,
a great,
maybe that's how birds
that would explain a lot of stuff.
It
also does help protect the planet from the effects of solar wind and radiation. That's why
you're
we like
welcome.
Our
planet
current
Earth.
electromagnetic field does that too. Like, thank you for all the fields around the planet.
It's
doing
kind
great
of sounding
work.
like she's a boss AB.
Yeah,
she's out there.
Yeah,
she's protecting us. She's not
and
getting any
really
accolades.
What they call it an ambipolar field.
Ah, there it is. High five.
AB.
Nailed it.
Yeah, here we go.
She's doing work for us. That's what I'm saying. And she's been doing it without any accolades.
You know what?
Like nobody's saying thank you. Nobody's noticing. And honestly, I'm just glad she's getting her day.
Yeah.
You're giving her due, man.
Give it to her.
Our next article is coming from Popular Science. And this headline, I was like, what? The Internet of Animals could transform what we know about wildlife. You've heard of Internet of Things. Time to hear about Internet of Animals.
I could derail it. I could talk about this forever.
We're doing this as a quick one.
I know.
I know.
That's why I'm not.
We need more science on it before we talk about it more.
Oh my God.
But yeah, scientists studying migrations, endangered species, and global change are placing tracking devices on thousands of animals that will be monitored by a satellite-based system set to launch next year. If successful, the project could help illuminate the planet's non-human worlds.
What?
Basically just like how the animals all know to migrate.
Illuminate, not eliminate. learning and the knowledge and the science. And then I thought it was like, and we could crush it. They know nothing now. Like, oh no.
We're going to eliminate the animals. They know too much.
I heard eliminate too, and I almost spit out my water. I was like,
I think
that's a little dark.
I think I said illuminate. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. They're very similar words.
Hillary Rosner of Pop Sci. My bad. Apparently, I can't read your words. But yeah, basically, they're just seeing how animals like kind of like all interact because like you know how like geese all know to migrate. Like stuff like that. Like it's like, how do they know?
Or how trees communicate via their root system through
Plants.
fungi with other
Through
trees.
fungi. Yes. I was going to bring that up.
Can hear each other screaming when they're dehydrated. Don't look at my rubber plant over there. Don't look at my rubber plant over there. I know it's dying. It's having a hard time.
Here. Don't
talk about Hillary Rosner,
Don't
she's
look at my rubber plant.
Hillary Rosner is going to take each of these animals out one by one.
Personally. The poor person who wrote this article.
I got a vendetta.
You just see her load up her Glock and she just walks outside.
One single Glock to rule them all. A single Glock to cut. Sorry. God. Dude, my bad.
I'm gonna do this next one real quick because we've already talked about this on the show. You know how we talked about the moon was getting its own time zone? NASA has confirmed that is totally happening. Congrats to the moon. You deserve it. They're trying to create the new standard.
Lunar time.
Sorry. I hope so. Let me click this and find out. But yeah, they're trying to standardize it by 2026. The White House directed the agency to do so. So this came directly from the White House. They were like, NASA, get it done now. Okay. And by now, they mean in 2026. Yeah. If this isn't called... it's probably just going to be called lunar time. But mooner time would be funnier.
Mooner time.
That'd be funnier. It doesn't say what it's going to be called. That's boring. Give us a name.
It feels like there should be 2 different time zones for each side.
It sounds like there should be more than 2, right?
Well, we'll
4 to 6.
We'll figure that out once we're like have an established presence on the moon. Yes, I'm personally going to go to the moon and figure out this time zone situation. Because you know how good I am at time zones.
I love it.
I'm
bad at time zones.
For the day side and mooner time for the dark side.
Ayo, I'm trying to get on that moon.
Not leave me in charge of this.
Oh, this is terrible news.
Okay, Kreatur, you wanna hit us with the next one?
My dead father is writing me notes again.
I promise. This is even creepier than it sounds.
It's actually
awful. It's terrifying. It's sweet in some ways and terrifying in most ways.
It's not sweet.
It's sweet in the way of when you're... Okay, read it first.
Okay. A recent AI discovery resurrected my late father's handwriting, and I want anyone to use it. And
Thank you, Benj Edwards from Ars Technica.
It has his father is quoting Slim Shady as it says, "Guess who's back, Dad?" Girl.
Would the real Slim Shady please stand up?
Guess who's back?
Will my real dead father please stand up?
Okay, Hamlet.
Oh, Lord. Anyway, okay, so basically what happened is someone fed their father's handwriting into a neural network.
No.
And so it's basically able to reproduce his handwriting so that way, like, this person can basically have notes from their dad.
This isn't an acceptable way to manage grief. This is a terrible, terrible way to handle grief. It's not good.
It's
I'll bring it back. Just you watch. Eminem.
Genuinely, this is less creepy to me than the other things they've tried, which is basically it will analyze all your loved ones' posts so it can make more posts in the same way that they would type. And I find that way creepier.
In all ways, this is just look. Okay. To delve, I'll try to be brief. Just hit me with something if I'm not. When somebody that you care very deeply for and talk to regularly dies, you still have inherited within you inherently as a part of their life, as them being a part of yours. You have a voice of them inside of you. They live in that way with you, and you can still interact with that in a way that's genuine and in a way that's very personal and important to you. This is not that.
No.
This is like
Much less
subjugating the memory of a person.
If you
it's not acceptable.
want like a loved one's handwriting as a font, you can just do that without using creepy AI to do it.
Yeah.
You can just
Or
make a
just
font.
Don't do it. That's so crazy. Like,
Yeah,
just don't-
there's
just
there's
cherish,
better ways to handle grief. May I recommend
cherish
therapy?
what you have, and hold on to what you have, and don't produce. It's not okay, guys. It's not okay. I don't even want to have to like do ethics and philosophy on why. It's not.
Just no.
It's not okay.
Maybe
it's not,
don't.
It's not authentic. There's nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, it's wrong. It's just wrong. It's just
Speaking
wrong.
of things that are wrong, this article comes from the Record.media by Alexander Martin. A German radio station was forced to broadcast an emergency tape following a cyber attack. I just thought this was cool because we're a radio program. So, Radio Garrett. Oh, wow. I should have read this right. Garrett Street. Oh, no. Normally, I don't have any issues reading German, but that one, Radio Garrett Street, a local station in Germany, has blamed an unknown attackers from Russia after an apparent ransomware incident left its broadcasting music from emergency backups. So basically what happened is they encrypted all of their music files so they couldn't play any of it. Like all of their files got it got encrypted, and they were like, pay us or you don't get the decryption key, which by the way, never pay people who are trying to ransom that. Don't do it. But yeah, it took place. This article was published on September 16th. So when this was published, it said it took place Sunday night, with the hackers encrypting all music files and demanding a large ransom from the station. This actual town is in Bavaria. It's a volunteer radio station, and its management board and local volunteer group were working on a solution. Like I said, they're streaming music from what they call an emergency tape. And basically their music editors are going through and exploring music lists and basically trying to save everything they can, and they're going to have to reinstall all their systems. So this is all to say,
for them to,
never think you're not a target.
It's just,
that's what I say. How charming is it that they went after a volunteer radio station?
I don't know.
How scummy. How scummy is that?
Yeah, I don't know how charmed you'd feel like if it was your
Semi-charmed kind of life.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that's why that word came in my head, Alfie.
That's why it's been stuck in my head all day. But it genuinely, it is really messed up.
Yeah, it's like so scuzzy.
All these kinds of ransomware attacks they're very opportunistic. They'll just, anything they can get into, they will just encrypt it.
I would argue that it's probably not intentional. It's
100% a spray and pray.
Yeah, it's
they just see who it hits.
It's just automated as well.
Correct.
So they automate, shoot these out, and
and see who
and some of the people who end up getting attacked because it is that random. Yeah, and it would make sense for it to be, because
that's what, a phishing scam? Isn't that what that's called?
Yeah,
it depends. That depends. It's ransomware, but we don't know. It doesn't specify how it got on there, so we don't know if somebody clicked a phishing
I'll tell
link.
you how it got on there. Some boomer got
most likely
some message.
Most likely. So here's the thing.
I worked
my day job. I work in IT. Yeah. Cybersecurity is important. If someone sends you a link and you're not 100% sure it came from that person, don't click it. If you're even 99% sure it was that person, still don't click it.
So I've this new scam thing has happened to me lately. I'm in a wine bar. And that's, it's a wine bar, whatever. Yeah. It's not huge. We're doing fine.
It's cool.
But recently, it's happened 3 or 4 times now. Mm-hmm. I've gotten an email from random whatever person's name, and it's like, thank you so much for your purchase. And the first time I clicked on it was a PDF. Mm-hmm. Like I just clicked on it within Gmail. I didn't no downloads or anything, and it was like thanks for buying Microsoft Suite, whatever, $670. And I was like, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
And like any normal person, my knee-jerk reaction is like, oh no.
I've been hacked.
No, well, my immediate reaction is like, they're going to charge me this money for something I didn't do. And then, because I'm not a boomer, I'm a millennial, I was like, oh.
Yeah, no, that's
but I didn't.
Not how
I didn't. And being on the other side of buying Microsoft before, it doesn't come from some random person's email address.
at Gmail. So it does not own Microsoft.
Or whatever, or like Marcus Aurelius at whatever isn't sending me a personal thank you letter from Microsoft 365.
That genuinely is like the main tactic they use is basically they want you to panic so hard that you don't think it through and you just go ahead and do whatever they ask you to do.
Correct.
So actually, I haven't actually really talked about this. We get those emails all the time to the Strange Shock email.
All the time, I bet.
Those all go to junk because I have my own personal spam filter set up on everything because again, my day job's in IT. I spend a lot of time doing this stuff. The main issue actually is Facebook. So many bot spam accounts are constantly tagging the page and stuff being like, your account's been reported, and if you don't give us your password in 24 to 48 hours, we'll permanently delete your account. And I block every single one of them, but it keeps happening, and it's really annoying.
I have seen things like that, but not being
they
not
tend
being
to target
girly,
like, businesses and things.
Yeah.
And I don't like using Facebook really, other than for the radio show.
You have to, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Wish that I didn't need to, but
it's
you guys are lucky. I like you.
I worked very briefly in a corporate landscape. There were like more than 700 people in the company, and obviously it was corporate and like phishing scams all the time. But apparently one of them got through because it was a corporate environment, so there were lots of the olds, the boomers around. And I remember getting an email that was like, if the owner of the company is asking you to personally buy gift cards, don't do it. And I was like, oh no.
I set up I set up all of our training for that every year, and I put a lot of those in there this year. If you get an email from the CEO telling you to do something, go to his office and see if he's in there and ask him.
And someone else at some point must have clicked on something because the company was being held at ransom in like a large scale, like all of this like personal information of all of your customers being held at ransom. And I was like, man, I'm so glad that I was raised in an era where me and the Fishers grew up at the same time.
Yes.
I remember my first Nigerian prince. How about you guys? Like,
man, I wonder how he's doing today.
Probably not good.
Probably not
good.
good.
I never could figure out a way to get him any money, and I worry about him to this day.
I know.
Are you ready? Would you like to read this last one, Alyx?
Sure. Real quick before that, again, just don't click things. Best thing you can do, just don't read your email. Don't go online.
If something makes you panic, slow down.
If something makes you panic, you don't actually have to deal with it right away.
As soon
Report
as
it to a friend of yours that is maybe more tech savvy than you.
As soon as
We're here to help.
As soon as you feel anxious, slow down.
Yes.
Always slow down.
Yeah. All right. We got one last weird news article here, and it is also tech related. We're here for all your tech related needs today, but I am not your IT department. Please do not send me things.
Hey, Alyx, by the way.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. It's about to do a bit about needing help.
It happens so often, genuinely.
I know.
And most of the time, I'm happy to help, but I'm on a radio show right now, and I can't help right now. This article is coming from TechSpot. It's written by Zoe Ahmed. It is from the 15th of September, 2024, and the title of the article is, "This AI claims to predict crimes before they happen based on real-time CCTV analysis."
Minority report.
100% minority report.
Ethical quandary.
That's
ethical
exactly
problem.
what I was thinking.
Ethical problem.
Yes.
No, unacceptable.
Literally, the first paragraph in this says, although the concept can be traced back to earlier literary works and philosophical discussions, the movie Minority Report brought the idea of authorities stopping crimes before they happen to the mainstream. Thanks,
the whole
Minority
point
Report.
of that is that it's not a good idea, though.
Yes.
Because also, if you stop it before it happens, then that person didn't actually commit a crime.
There's a whole ethical quandary about free will here, obviously. Yeah.
Precogs.
I don't need to. I mean, it feels.
Tom Hanks.
It feels.
Motorcycle helmet.
It feels icky in the back of your chest because it's in the back of your chest in where your lungs are. It feels icky where your lungs are because it's icky.
Yeah.
We don't get to make choices about people based on their behaviors or past.
It's half that, and it's half just Big Brother state of we're going to watch everything you do, and we're going to analyze you and try to determine whether you have a high rate of recidivism and you're likely to reoffend, and we're going to judge you based on that, even if you might have gotten your life together.
Yeah, it gives. There's no.
But that's the whole thing.
There's no chance for free will here.
Minority Report's about how it's not a good idea. It doesn't work.
Right. Yeah, we all know that, Kreatur. We're all on board
But it's like,
with
they're basing the idea off of Minority Report. The work that says...
and you have to thank for that? Thanks, South Korea researchers.
Thanks, guys.
It was the country's Electronics and Telecommunications Research Institute, and they're calling it Deja Vu, spelled DEJAVIEW. Deja vu, like view.
Yes.
But very clever, guys. All right. I'll give you that one. But the idea is still a bad idea.
Yeah, the larger philosophical quandary that occurred way before technology is the honestly, it's very much an aspect of like, oh God, you guys are gonna hate me for this. The American experiment, the discussion of freedom and safety and the fact that they sit on opposite poles. They're not diametrically opposed, but the more safety you demand from a governing body, the less freedom you necessarily can
How many
receive.
of your freedoms will you give up in exchange for this idea of safety?
Benjamin Franklin.
Yes.
Those who would prefer security over freedom shall have neither.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it's not acceptable. I mean, I obviously am I'm a big fan of minimizing victimization, of course, and I believe in creating a safe environment for people. But
listen, I got a solution.
This is not a safety.
You got a solution for this? Is it disabling the cameras?
No. Here's my solution. We take all the tech bros, South Korean or otherwise, and send them up to space to install a giant mirror next to the sun, and our problems are solved.
And, maybe they can create a time zone for the moon while they're up there.
So, I have some...
Keep them busy. Keep them busy.
We really brought that back full circle. Bravo.
I have some hot takes in terms of even CCTV surveillance and stuff like that, because I don't necessarily think that there is no place for CCTV in a society.
But being monitored all the time is creepy, and it affords no privacy.
It has proven to solve crimes and to reduce crime, and I'm not necessarily entirely and exclusively against it.
But there's also downsides to it.
I don't.
We need to acknowledge.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
I definitely agree. And I think that there is a difference between having footage optional to be viewed upon, say if someone goes missing, as opposed to having somebody constantly watching. So again, I'm in a very controversial position with anyone on either side, because I think that it's a very nuanced situation, and I think
we only have a couple minutes left, but I do think it's wild that traffic cameras in most cities are available for the public to just watch.
Yeah.
That's wild. That's strange. And I guess this is strange talk. What?
You guys don't just watch traffic for hours on end?
Oh, I actually do. I actually pull it up in winter to see how bad the roads are. So that's the only helpful use that I've found for it.
Mothman.
Yeah. So
yeah, as a true crime girly, I have seen some benefits to CCTV. I understand that it's tenuous and difficult, and I'm not saying it needs to be everywhere all the time, but
there's good and bads to it. I'm not saying I'm fully against it. I'm just saying we gotta be careful about it. Like you're saying earlier,
caution is important.
We gotta really think about how and why we're doing things and consider whether that is the correct thing.
Oh, and maybe what we do is we consider it the same kind of thing that you need a reason to subpoena that information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways. Anyway, kind of makes you think. That's where we're at tonight. Before we sign off for the night, Alex, did you pick a winner's song Remembering that it is radio and therefore has to be FCC compliant.
Yeah. We have 2 demos on our Bandcamp.
Okay.
And I think
Which one you feeling?
let me look it up.
Which one's the winner?
If sorry.
I know one is not. We can't use.
Let me look at the demos on the. I don't even remember.
I don't know any of the names of them yet.
The little engine that should be okay.
Okay, so we'll either do that one or what was the other one you were thinking?
Well, there's only the 2.
Just the 2?
And I'm pretty sure that I think the little engine that should.
We'll do that one as long as it's appropriate, and if not, I'll bleep the things that need to be bleeped.
I'm pretty sure there's nothing to bleep, really.
Okay, perfect.
I mean,
perfect.
it's conceptually vulgar. Not
Yeah.
really.
All
Not
right.
really. I think
Well-
it's as honest as anything else in
Then-
a society. We live in a society.
We'll all listen to the demo of Winners, the little engine that should, for the first time ever on radio, and for the first time ever in general, because I don't think it's up anywhere yet.
It's on Bandcamp.
It's on Bandcamp, but
You know.
it's here first.
Winners is the genre is late stage capitalism punk.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's funny.
So we're
It's
going to
fun.
sign off from Sturdy Talk, and then we're going to take a little listen to that. So good night.
Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for coming on. It's been fun.
And
night.
good luck.
Yeah.
Good night and
Good luck.
Been stuck in an elevator. I always know who I would cannibalize first. Despite what my podcast might tell me about John Wayne Gacy. Joe, if you're Eric Pasolini. Been stuck in a conversation. I always know who I would cannibalize first. You watch yourself when you're hungry. Jokes that doesn't, jokes that run. Remind me if you're to stick me anywhere. I think I'd like to be a Pulp Fiction poster. Oh, yeah. John Saxon, John Ravel. You'll be the big, I'll be nothing at all. And I was stuck in a conversation. What? The elevator scenes, it's really more of like a metaphor. It's about grief or something. Fire is up! Bring us subscription!
Lord, grant me be thy pen that only draw away and never curse.